Hi guys, I'm going to throw together a real quick thank you card. I've cut out all my pieces, so I'm ready to go. I have a standard card base that is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25. This is the white cardstock that I recently hauled from Tuesday morning, the 8.5 by 11. This stuff is fantastic. It's super thick, feels nice in the hands, it's textured. I love it. If I find another package or two, I will be purchasing them. I love it. I have two mats for the inside. This one is 4 1/8 by 5 1/4. This one is 3 7/8 by 5, and it goes on the inside. And the colors that I chose were based around this piece of designer paper. It came out of the, I want to say it was the Recollections colored pencil. Was it Recollections? I think so, from Michaels. I think that's the package it came out of. This base is 4 1/8 by 5 1/4. Then I got this peachy pink color. It's kind of an in-between. It's cut at 4 by 5. And then this small paper here is 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. Then I have a die cut that says thank you. I cut it out in white, a thick white, and then I decided that I thought it would get lost if I just put it directly on here. So I backed it on this same blue, teal, whatever color cardstock and just fussy cut around it. And then I got out this pretty orange / peach colored twine that I got from Dollar Tree. They should still have it. Comes in a package of 3. I don't remember what the other two colors were. I want to say mint green and maybe yellow. That could be right. I don't remember. And then I want to I want to put a little bling on it because, well, I like to do that. But I want to add to these little flowers, so I want to put small bling in the middle of these flowers. Not all of them, but a few of them. So I got out this dark blue that is produced by Want to Scrap, I guess. And then this orangish amber color by Kai. To try and save a little bit of time, I usually get my measurements and write them on the back so that maybe I won't hold you guys up for ever and a day. So far so good, right? I think, I think I want to put these two together. I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals. I'm debating sorry, I stopped mid-sentence. I'm debating on where I want to run my twine, and I think just around these two. So let's go ahead and adhere this one. Whoops. Something I've noticed about this Elmer's tape runner, if you get the refill for it, you get two different kinds of refill in there. One of them is this that produces all these little dots, and the other one is actual tape. But it says tape runner on the refill, and then you can get glue dot refill or dot runner refill or whatever it's called. So I think that's kind of wrong. You know, if it says tape runner, it should be tape. That's my opinion. Let's see. Now, since I put so much of that twine around there, I need something stronger to make sure that this doesn't move. Just finished using some of these Recollections dimensionals that I have. I've had them for a long time. I keep forgetting that I have them. I put them in a drawer that I know I shouldn't put them in because I forget that I have them. And when I do that, then they don't get used, which is silly. I haven't yet tried those foam squares that I got from Dollar Tree, but I have tried the tape, the foam tape, and I like it. I like it a lot. I was really impressed. And also the two-sided sticky tape that I got from Tuesday Morning the last time, large roll. Looks like this, only a little bit bigger. I've used quite a bit on it, and I like it. It tears easy, it sticks good. I like it. And as for dimensionals, if you wanted to buy the dimensional squares like these that also have the smaller squares, this one has 70 of the bigger ones and 280 of these smaller ones. These really work really well, so yeah, I would recommend them. They obviously came from Michaels. And as for dimensionals, if you wanted to buy the dimensional squares like these that also have the smaller squares, this one has 70 of the bigger ones and 280 of these smaller ones. These really work really well, so yeah, I would recommend them. They obviously came from Michaels. Alright, that should be enough. I have recently discovered that I like to make a bow out of double the twine. It makes kind of like a little double bow, you know? No, I mean taking a piece of twine, folding it in half, and then making my bow from that. I found recently that I really like that. I don't know why all of a sudden I like it, but I like it. We've been having this beautiful weather here. And yesterday, well, here the last few days, we've gotten some pretty severe weather, but yesterday and today both, it is just, I got up this morning and it was downright cold outside. I thought, wait a minute now. Time out. And instead of using a glue dot for this, I'm just going to use some of my art glitter glue and sink the knot of the bow in the glue. One side is still longer than the other. Shoot. Sink that middle in there. Whoops, my glob is disappearing. I'm going to let that dry before I mess with the tails of it. Because the tails I'm probably just going to glue. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with it. I'm just going to pull them around the sides like that and glue it into place. I'm trying to organize my my craft space because it's also a spare bedroom, and I need it as a spare bedroom for when people come to stay, like my mom or my brother. So I need to keep it as a spare bedroom. And I kind of need to get my craft stuff more organized. Paper scraps is my nemesis, because I don't know what size it should be before you don't keep it. You know what I mean? I have a hard time determining which size, because you know, sometimes you use those little thin strips and you can create all kinds of designs on the front of a card, which is why I keep some of those. But it's gotten to where I keep too many of those. So now I have this huge thing of paper scraps, and I'm going through to see what I would really use and what I won't. And get rid of the ones that I won't, you know? Let's see. I like this dark blue on here. See, that's cute, right? I should be using these more often. I have like 3 packages of these. Because it's hard to find these little bitty ones, you know? And I like using them more than I like using the bigger ones. See, that's something else that I have a hard time with, is deciding when enough is enough. And too much is just too much. I know that this is under here. I want it to kind of peek out, you know? Get on the pokey thing. Thanks. That's cute. I need to get a Wink of Stella, because I think that would make this really pop. But I don't have one. Never had one. So I want to get one. I've convinced myself I will. And I'll use a 40% off coupon on it at Hobby Lobby. There we go. All done. What do you think? And then obviously the inside is blank. I like it. I think it's cute. And it doesn't have to be just spring or just fall. It can be any time of the year. in my opinion, because of the colors that's pulled together, the darker with the lighter. I like it. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys have a great day and a glorious tomorrow. Thanks for spending some time with me. Bye, guys.